Yes, I'm elderly and pissed. And we are right before Monday Night Raw, and I just wanted to talk about what transpired last night on Summer Slam Night 2. And we're going to talk about Night 1 as well. We're going to talk about Summer Slam as a whole. I, um, man, it was SummerSlam. It was something good. It was a good one. Was a good one. It wasn't the best pay per view in the world. Uh, I don't think anyone is going to say it was the best pay per view in the world, but it was a pay per view. It was um, didn't need. I don't think it even really needed to be two nights. Some of the matches, I don't think, just needed to be on SummerSlam. Trick Williams versus Lil Yachty didn't need to be on SummerSlam um, at all. Uh, the only reason that Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn, not that it wouldn't have been a great match. They're great competitors, great wrestlers. But the what made it even more than just a television match, even though it was a short match, was the fact that we had the return of Kevin Owens. Not the addition of Gunther, but the return of Kevin Owens made the match um, worthwhile. In my opinion, and made the match worthwhile watching, worthwhile getting into, worthwhile just enjoying. But it was only an 8-minute match, so it really wasn't anything revolutionary either. The match of the weekend probably was CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. I would have said Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. I was going into the match. I was more intrigued just because it was the end of the Shield. I thought maybe we were going to get a turn for Roman Reigns, a definitive heel turn for the Tribal Chief, but maybe that'll happen tonight, where he will be reunited with Paul Heyman because Brock has lost. I don't think we'll see Brock maybe until Royal Rumble, WrestleMania time, maybe Survivor Series, but I don't see him doing anything uh, insane. But I can say this. So Randy Orton's return, I think that was definitely pay per view worthy. All the returns are pay per view worthy. The feel good moment of the weekend was obviously Chelsea Green winning the WWE Interims winning women's championship. I'm going to go on record and say that I think that that reign will be short, and Blake Monroe will be the interim women's champion whenever Rhea Ripley makes her return, and we will get Rhea versus Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May, and I'm excited to see that happen. In other matches, though, you know, I can say a fun match was the six man with the Bloodline versus Solo Sokoa, LA Knight, and Royce Keys. That was a fun match. I didn't expect it to be that fun. That entrance is going viral on the internet right now with Jacob and Jay and Jimmy. The match was fun. You could tell that Jimmy was a little gassed. Jimmy needs to get that cardio up, boss. I get it. You being a baby, being a dad, being a husband, the new baby and everything. But Miss Parker must be keeping Jay up because Jay wasn't gashed, and got to give it to the Samoan Werewolf always being exceptional in the ring. I have to say that. Another thing for me, I would have to say we had a good match, just a good solid match. Nick Aldis, Magnus, um, TNA, NWA, he did it. Everything outside of the E, um, he did it, and he proved why he's one of the best. And Gunther's never fails. He came out to Oasis, which was amazing. He he wore the gear that he wore in WWE 2K26, same gear. He was a national treasure. He hit the elbows looked amazing. The moves looked good. All of them. You know, he was crisp. He was solid. The match didn't go super long. Didn't need to. But I want to see more of all this in the ring. If he wants to, obviously, and if WWE wants him to as well. Um, Oba and Brock, because I'm just gonna skip around, just talk about stuff that stood out. Oba and Brock was a good one. Oba and Brock was good. Um, the botch at the end, but I understand it was said he didn't want to trip. Take the because Brock's a big guy. He's used to giving the fall from grace to men not that big, but he gave it to Brock, and it looked good. Brock endorsed him afterwards. I was happy by that. Brock didn't just drill. Uh, he didn't just drill Obafemi and let it go. And I take the L and let it go. He endorsed him in his hometown and gave him a hug. Said he was the future. Brock's the past. He did say I felt like he was talking to us like we're slow. You guys are stupid. Here, look. This is the past. This is the past me. This is the future. Oba. You see? You're slow. You don't know. Like but which I thought was kind of funny. Uh but it was solid. I hear a lot of people saying it wasn't Hell in the Cell because we didn't get our blood. We didn't get it was more of a hardcore match, which I agree. But I think the sale just happens to just be something. It's a good selling point for Oba. Oba defeated Brock Lesnar in a Hell in the Cell match, and no one else has because Brock is the king of the cage, and he took that L. So I think that was definitely a good thing. The loss helped Oba, and that's what wrestling's about. It's about helping the business move forward when your time is up and someone else's time is now. Um, Overall, I would say just I still don't think it should have been a 2 night thing. It's good to see that Baron Corbin won a title. It's a mid card title. That's fine. I don't see him being world heavyweight champion, but that's not everybody's thing. But maybe he could be. I mean, maybe it is everybody's thing now. You can have a short reign. Look, Sammy got a 9 dayer. Unfortunately, it was 9, but he got it. He got it in. He can say he's a former WWE champion. Um, but I feel like they're getting ready to transition Trick into the main event scene. He's probably going to come out challenge Punk. Maybe they might even do a draft, another shakeup or something like that. I don't know. It can be whatever. It can be. It's. I think we're just gonna we're gonna have a wild ride ahead of us. I'm also excited to see what's going to happen tonight with Big Cass. His return. Is Enzo coming as well? Are we going to get a spark in the tag team division? Or is Enzo just going to be like his mouthpiece? And Cass is just going to be a big tough dude. Um, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to book Big Cass, but whatever they're booking him, whichever way, I'm here for it. I want to see what goes on. I want to see how this turns out. I want to see if this is going to be. Is he going to make an impact in the WWE? I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely something we're going to have to look up. We're going to have to check it out. But I can say I'm not mad at it. If he does become a top guy, um, he's deserving of it. If he should at least be a challenger. If he's in singles, he should at least be a challenger for the Intercontinental title. You know that Gable is in right now. Like I would love for that. I would love that for him. Whatever it is, I hope that he dominates. But we'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes and where they put Big Cass in the overall grand scheme of things. Um, but I hope it's in a good spot. Uh, I'm also excited. Where does Seth Rollins go? Does he join the Bloodline? Because he's Roman's brother. Um, does Heyman rejoin the Bloodline? Like I asked earlier, with the absence of Brock Lesnar, you know, does is LA Knight the next challenger for Roman Reigns? That's a good thing. Like I want to see LA Knight be the next challenger. Are they going to push Obafemi up there right now? Either way, like I would like, hey, Oba challenge tonight. If Roman wrestled Oba tonight, I would be okay with that. And lost or something like that. Our throwout match, a DQ, a smosh finish, um, something. I'm expecting something. I expect the the post Monday Night Raw, the post SummerSlam Raw. I think this is going to be bigger than maybe the WrestleMania Raw. Because WrestleMania Raw, it's all right. We didn't have nothing spectacular, but I think this time we're going to get something good. We're going to get something great. We're going to get big matches, and I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I think we're going to get some swerves here tonight. Um, I think probably we're going to get Trick as Money in the Bank winner. Um, because why would you take the title off of him? Uh, Kevin Owens versus CM Punk is going to the promos, just the promos. I'm not even looking forward to a match, but the promos are just going to be so amazing. We also get to see the we get to see Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton be in a feud without random celebrities like Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee in the match and in the storyline. To me, that's a big deal. Big deal. We had so many things that we could have, so many ways we could have went in coming into WrestleMania this year, um, with those two, because it's been teased so much, and I know H loves his slow builds, but this slow build was slow and lackluster, and it was something that wasn't good. It wasn't good, but later on, it started to get good. The match made it good. It wasn't the match of the night. To me, the match of the night for WrestleMania, both nights, match of the weekend, I should say, was Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. This time, maybe CM Punk is the common denominator to making great matches now. I don't know. Um, but I'm going to say Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton is going to be a good one. Yes, I know Cody is going to come in as babyface, but people are going to cheer Randy because Randy's a legend. Randy's Randy. For over 20 years, Randy's been a top guy, and you've seen Randy as a top guy and nothing else, nothing less than a top guy. Even when he was hanging around with Matt Riddle and RK Bro, just taking the back seat, just chilling, we always saw Randy as a top guy waiting. Similar to Charlotte Flair being the queen, just hanging out with Alexa Bliss. Um, and some people can do that, some wrestlers can I'm just going to be tag team right now, but I'm the man in this division. I'm a top guy. Um, Mega Powers, perfect example. Hogan and Savage. Hogan, top guy. Uh, but that didn't make Randy not a top guy. But Hogan was the top guy in the equation. He was a top guy. But now we're going to see what happens, what goes on. See if we're going to have a match with guys that not even the match, the storyline. It's going to be amazing. They're going to have great stories going on, kicking butt, like literally just kicking butt. And that's what we want to see. That's what we want to get. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. But at the end of the day, I know we're all going to watch some Monday Night Raw. The brothers and the sisters that are normally here are busy, but I am going to say this. Both nights together, because it was it was a 2 night SummerSlam. Should have been a 1 night thing. Oh, before I even say this, before I even give my grade, my rating, or whatever, I want to say that Liv Morgan versus Io Shirai, Io Sky was amazing for them. Liv goes hard. Io always goes hard. Um, they didn't do spam a million finishing moves. They didn't do any of those things. It was a good, solid match with a good, solid finish. Yes, you had to get the run-ins with the Judgment Day ladies. That's fine. And the other Judgment Day match with Dirty Dom versus Danhausen. I mean, it's Danhausen. It's a comedy match. It's going to happen. Dom's serious matches only happen in Mexico. So if you want to see Dom be serious, watch AAA. Don't watch this and think you're going to get a serious match with Dominic Mysterio. That doesn't happen that way. But I am going to tell you this. SummerSlam, I will give it night 1, night 2 combined together. They will get 3.5 out of 5. It was a good show. What the best show? The Bellas turned heel. Pray for Brie because JC Jane destroyed her shoulder. I don't know if anyone saw that, but there's a hole in that woman's shoulder from her doing that cannonball on her shoulder. She doesn't have fake boobs. Hit her in the chest. She could have took it, but not on the shoulder. Watch out, JC. Not blaming JC, but I know some people say, well, Bree's brittle. Oh, no, JC threw her entire body into her shoulder. No, you would be brittle. You'd have a hole as well. But pray for Bree, speedy recovery. Nikki and Paige can feud for a little while Bree recovers, and then she can call back AJ Lee. But I'm elderly, and I'm pissed. And that was my thoughts on SummerSlam night 1 and night 2.